Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel and another World of Dummies. Yes, World of Rage. We've got a World of Rage today where people just rage. And as you guys know, or if you guys have been around for the channel for a while, you will all know that I personally love a bit of rage. Now, I don't rage myself because that's not me. I just don't see the need in raging, but I find it funny. I find it funny when little kids or young adults or whatever, or just stupid people rage for no reason. They start saying shit in the channel, in the chat, for no reason whatsoever. Sometimes it literally is no reason whatsoever. Now, this guy here in this, what we're watching, unfortunately, it doesn't work out too well for him. You can see he's in the tank destroyer position. He's going to get spotted, and he's soon going to be he's soon going to know he's spotted. He didn't even have time to react. He didn't even have time to react to that. But the ST1 decides to rage and completely rage for the whole battle. Now, there is no reason for him to rage. Actually, no reason. He wanted all of his team to go this side of the map. Now, unfortunately, for this map, you need mediums. You have to have mediums. Now, when you've got no mediums, especially when you've got no mediums and the enemy has one medium, you do have to sometimes sacrifice one of your heavies or one of your tank destroyers to go this side of the map, you know, because you need to cover the whole map on this side. If you don't, then the enemy team are going to spot all your heavies, and this one medium tank on the enemy team, which is the Progetto, could have a whale of a time. He could be absolutely farming damage. So these guys in the heavies flanking around have not really done too much wrong. They had to flank, but unfortunately the ST1 doesn't see it like that. He just sees it as, you're a heavy, you should be going this side. It doesn't always work like that. Yes, you're a heavy, this is heavy side, but it doesn't always work out the way you want it. So yeah, he's still raging. Of course, the guy we was watching who literally did zero, it wasn't really his fault, if I'm honest. He got spotted, he got wrecked, but he's the one that is giving it back to the ST1, and because he's the one that's giving it back to the ST1, the ST's gonna obviously pick him out and focus on him, and he done zero damage, so he can't really talk too much when it comes to skill and stuff like that. Not because he's not skilled, I'm not saying that, but the ST1 is going to bring that up. Like, what did you do? And when you're trying to give it back to the person that is raging, and you yourself done zero, like, it's not looking too good on you. But the ST1, like, he does try. Like, the skill level, he's actually trying, and there's no problem with that. But in this kind of situation, especially on a map like a map like Castilla, you have to just soak it up, take it on the chin. It's a loss, and you can't really do too much. And of course, he does die. It's now a 3 versus 5. And yeah, report 2 heavies, says the enemy E5. Everyone just wants to report. Everyone literally just wants to report someone. Fair enough, like, the green team are all over the place. I mean, you got the IS-4 here. You've got the Death Star. Okay, he tried to get into a position, I suppose, and now he's just going to get wrecked. But yeah, he's literally, I know, but my team are trash too, and that's it. Like, it's not just your team that's always trash. Excuse me. And yeah, literally from the moment the game started, not as much as mine. Trust me, my team is bad. It's just one of those things. And again, like I've just said, it's one of those things that you just have to take on the chin, go on to the next game and think, oh, okay, that game was dreadful. That game was dreadful. The TD that was in the TD position, and he has every right to be in that TD position, he got spotted, and everybody was just happened to be staring at him. That is just unfortunate. It's happened to me before, and there's not too much you can do. Of course, once he gets shot, he could have backed down, but I believe he was tracked, and there wasn't too much he could do. He wasn't too much he could do. And of course, just like this guy here, I'm okay with this loss. You have to be okay. You know, it's just one of those things. You've got no mediums. It really is a medium map, a tank destroyer map, and a heavy map. But you need all three to do their job. You need the mediums to do their job in flanking and spotting. You need the tank destroyers to do their job in like the enemy tank destroyers did. You know, they did their job at the start. He got spotted and he got wrecked. So the tank destroyers did their job. But you also need your heavies doing their job as well. So unfortunately, the heavies weren't really doing their job in this game, except for the ST. So he does have every right to complain that his heavies are not doing the right thing, but it's the way that you complain. You know, if it was me and a heavy, I wouldn't even react. You know, I wouldn't even react to it. Just ignore it. Like, okay, my team's not good. That's it. Game over. Like, I would have literally left this battle the moment I died. It's one of those. Like, you're not going to sit there and complain about it. And he's still raging in the chat now. You died in 30 seconds. Yes, he did. It was just unfortunate. It was just unfortunate. He got spotted. And even now, like, yeah, I know it's never going to be a win, but he's still telling the enemy team where the Death Star is. He's literally saying he's in the spawn. He's now in your corner. There's no reason to do that. Like, why do it? Of course, it is going to be game over. And there we go. A nice win there for the red team. Moving on to the next World of Rage. So this one, straight away, you've got the Super Persian that, yeah, slave rats go right. Now, if you started the game saying that, like, slave rats go right, even if you should go right, I would be telling the whole team to go left. And now he's even saying, kill the VK. What VK? The VK, what? The VK 100. Why? What did the VK 100 do? Literally, not even 20 seconds left on the clock. The VK is not really doing anything wrong. And again, what is wrong with all 40%ers? Why do people do that? You know, when they're raging, you're a 40% noob. Why 40%? Why does everyone use that? I don't know why everybody uses that 40%. There's nothing too wrong with 40% players. Like, yeah, they're not the greatest of players, but maybe use like 20% or 30%. Why does everybody use 40%? And shut up about the war, play the game, which is right. Of course, this ISU is absolutely right. It's a game, just play the game. Just play the freaking game. Why are you literally just raging for no reason? This T26E4 here, the Super Persian, he's raging at no reason whatsoever. Of course, he is now in a situation where he's a medium tank, and he's telling people to go right, and he's the only one that has gone right. Why is a medium tank like that even going right in the first place? You know, there's a team that's one heavy. There is one heavy in this team, which is the VK. And the medium should really be flanking on the left side. When you have this kind of team, when you've only got one heavy, you should be really flanking either through the middle and to the left side. But of course, the Super Persian is now dead, and he's just going to spam slave rats, laughing my ass off, all 40% rats. Like, come on, dude. Don't cry. Well played. Well said, SU-130. Don't cry. And of course, because he said that, he's going to now call him a rat as well. So yeah, you want to say that? You're the rat. Unfortunate bounce there from our guy in the ISU. Ruined our server. Yum mama. I love this kind of chat. I know I don't like all the racist remarks and stuff like that. There's no need for it. But when someone complains, look at this shit, like with nuclear bomb. When someone complains like this for no reason, it is funny. Like, he's raging at the VK that didn't really do too much wrong, and yeah, shut the F up. The one thing I will say, which I do always say, don't react to it. Don't react to it. Just ignore it. If you're getting raged at like this, what I normally do, if someone rages to me like this, I would just put laugh out loud. You know, I do encourage it. I know I shouldn't, but I think it's funny. But I don't retaliate. I never retaliate saying, "Oh, you're the prick," or "You're the dickhead," or this or that. I just, okay, dude, if you like, laugh out loud. Now, that is an unfortunate shot. That is his fault, probably. And unfortunately, he didn't get quite enough damage to kill that guy. But yeah, I think it's funny, and like I said, I like egging them on because I do think it's funny. I do think it's funny when someone rages like this. But I never, ever, ever, if someone is raging at me, I never, ever, you'll never, ever, ever, ever see me retaliate. All you'll ever see me do is laugh out loud or thank you when someone says, Meadsy, you're a dickhead, you're shit. Thank you. That's all it takes, because it does like wind them up even more. They expect me to retaliate. And this is like these kind of people in the Super Persian. With the raging that he's doing, he expects you to retaliate. Where if you just ignore him, he's going to get bored, because it's not fun. It's not fun raging like he's doing here, and no one's retaliating to it. So, yeah, don't retaliate to these people. Just laugh at them, because he's probably a 10-year-old kid. He's probably a 10-year-old kid. I mean, look, cancers of EU server. No, you're the one ruining the EU server. Enjoy the world of dummies. Enjoy the world of noobs. The world of rage, you Super Persian. So hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. Don't be like this Super Persian. Do not be like it. You're better than that. But again, it does give us content, and it does give us some laughs. But we're laughing at him, not with him. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With